will be completing doing this poem on killing a tree. You can open up your page number 110 so that I can start with it. Okay. What exactly is the theme of the poem? Okay. First of all, let me explain you the theme of the poem. Then I'll be giving you the explanation stanza by stanza. Okay. Let's start. So in this poem, it is first of all the poem. It is being written by the Jeev Patel. This is the poet of this chapter. Poem, who is saying that killing a tree is not easy as people think. It takes a time to kill the tree. One cannot do it by jabbing a knife or hacking or chopping it. The tree has absorbed everything from a long time. The tree has been absorbing up so many things: sunlight, air, water, and its roots are being deeply secured in the earth. So if you think that the tree can be killed in a very easier way, it's not easy. If you want to kill a tree, first of all, you need to uproot it. Uproot it means you have to take it out from its root. You have to pull it out. Then it gets dried, hardened up, twisted, and finally it gets died. Now finally if the tree has been killed up. So this poem is warning us, is trying to tell us that we should not destroy the deep rooted trees, whose roots are being deeply set up in the earth. We should not cut them. We should not kill them. In other sense, he is trying to motivate us that we should not cut trees. Okay. So starting from the first stanza, I'm reading it up. It takes much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, and water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. Now you shall first of all write down the meaning. First of all, write down the meanings you should. Please write down the meanings, students. Jab. What is the meaning of jab? Sudden. Sudden rough blow. Sudden rough blow. The meaning of jab is sudden rough blow. After that, consuming. Consuming means to use. Consuming means to use. Next, crust. The meaning of crust. The hard outer part. The hard outer part. Absorbing means taking in. Absorbing. Taking in. After that, leprous hide. It is there in your second line. Second last line it's there. It's written leprous hide. That means discolored bark. Discolored bark. रंग बदलती हुई छाल भी कह सकते हैं बेटा, ठीक है. Discolored bark. Sprouting. Sprouting means to shoot forth. To shoot forth. उगना, उगना वैसे कह सकते हैं. Sprout क्या होता है? You have seen that sprouts, the little roots comes out of the seeds and all. That is being called as sprouts, no? अंकुरित होना या उग आना, है ना? So I'll explain. Start with the explanation. It takes much time to kill a tree. Means the poet is trying to tell us it is not easy to kill a tree. It is not very easy. That much easy that the people think. A simple jab of the knife will not be adequate to destroy a full-grown tree. That is not sufficient. A simple jab of knife. Simple jab of knife means when we suddenly put up a knife inside that, है ना? अचानक से घोंप देते हैं हम. Suddenly we poke up the knife into that. So he is trying to say that a simple jab of knife will not be adequate to destroy a full-grown tree that has absorbed what the tree has absorbed from so many years. He has absorbed nutrition from the earth slowly and gradually. He's been consuming up, rising out, it feeding upon its crust. Now what it said, and the tree is rise out of the earth, feeding upon its crust. It feeds upon its crust only as it goes through the years. It absorbs the air and water. From so many years, the tree has been absorbing up. Yes, Abhay Bansal. Sprouting means to shoot forth. To shoot forth. F-O-R-T-H. Written, Arpita? Okay. So, coming back. Yes. So, how the tree has been fully grown up by absorbing lots of nutrition from the earth slowly and gradually from a long period of time, and the trees rises out of the earth. How the trees rise out of the earth and feeds upon its crust means on the upper area it feeds upon by taking up what from the loft from so many years. What it is absorbing? It is absorbing sunlight, it is absorbing air and water. And uh, the poet has been seen, and the poet is again and again personifying the bark of the tree by calling it a leprous hide. Leprous hide, what is the meaning of leprous hide? As I told you, discolored bark. The leaves are seen to be growing in on its branches that have several layers of tough and protective shield, also called the bark of the tree. When we are going to cut the tree, what you observe that there are several layers, several branches of leaves are there which are hanging upon the which are being hanging, or you can say which are being attached to the thick bark of the tree. That is a protective layer. Yes. Any problem in this stanza, students? Do let me know. Then only I'll move forward. Next. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. Now what is there? What they are trying to explain? First of all, write down the meaning. Hack, cut with rough, heavy blows. Write down. Hack, cut with heavy, rough blows, blows. Chop, an act of cutting into pieces. Chop, an act of cutting into pieces. Next, curled. Curled means bent, bent, bent. B-E-N-T, bent. The curl hairs, you know how the curly hairs look? That sort of curl means bent. Twigs. What are twigs? Small branches of a tree. Hack. Okay, I'll repeat the meaning. Cut roughly with heavy blows. Cut roughly with heavy blows. Written. Curled means bent. B-E-N-T, bent. Next, twigs. Small branches of a tree. Small branches of a tree. Miniature. Very tiny. Okay, I'll send it. This is the meaning of hack. Someone was asking up. Miniature means very tiny, or you can say of very small dimension. Very tiny. Next, boughs. B-O-U-G-H-S. Write down boughs. Branches of a tree. Branches of a tree. Twigs meaning was small branches of a tree, and boughs means branches of a tree. Unchecked. Meaning of unchecked. Not hindered. Not hindered. Okay, I'll upload it up. Right now, if you are able to write, you can write it down. That will be more easier for you as it makes easier in understanding. Malia, I'll be uploading the meanings also. Don't worry. But still, right now, you should write it down. Next, which was there? Unchecked, not hindered. Unchecked means not hindered. No, not packing is omitted. Who said packing is omitted? I have explained packing. Abhay, you are confused, beta. Why you are creating a confusion in the class? Next, anchoring earth. Okay, unchecked. Till unchecked we have done, no? Who was asking hindered? Hindered means you can say block or blockage. Okay? Which prevent the progress. Hinder the progress. His brother hindered him at every turn. मतलब disturb करना you can say, or who used to put up a stoppage in anyone's work. Okay. So I'll start with the meaning, the explanation. Chop, so I told you cut into pieces. Okay. Now I'll start. Explain. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. What is poet saying? The poet says that hacking and chopping and putting it through a lot of pain is not adequate to kill a tree. It is not much enough that the tree is going to be killed up. Okay. By hacking it up, by chopping it up, and giving up a lot of pain through the to the tree. You should not think that it is going to kill up a tree. Next line, the bleeding bark will heal. After we are going to do this chopping and all, the bleeding bark is going to eventually heal. See, suppose we used to get a cut on our skin or what? We used to get heal up by ourselves only. Yes, in the same way the poet is saying the tree's bark is also going to be healed up eventually. Slowly and gradually it is also going to heal up. The poet says that thereafter from the chopped remains that is close to the earth. And what the poet is saying that what do you think? If you are going to cut and chop also, won't means will not. The poet is even saying that if we are going to chop the tree and we are going to cut the tree, the remaining part of this, which is being close to the earth, what is it going to do? It is going to it is going to appear up again into a small curled new shoot. New plants may convert. He warns the man, if this is not checked, it will grow into a big tree back to its former size once again. And if we are not going to check it, that something has been dropped off onto the earth, and due to that a small plant is again going to grow up, and that plant will slowly convert into a tree after a years of time. And what you are thinking of, it is going to again uh, regain its same size, again is going to come up into its old size. Twigs, thin branches. Okay, done, written. All of you understood? Students, any problem is there in the second stanza? Any problem? Discolored bark. BARK. Rishi Goyal. Both mean Malya. I told you, Vida, that I am going to upload all the meanings, and in between you are asking up one by one. And at that time, where were you? Why you have not written? Both means branches. Third stanza. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave. Write down the meaning roped. Roped means to fasten with a rope. Roped means to fasten with a rope. Next, snapped out. Write down the meaning of snapped out. Chopped out. Snapped out means chopped out. Anchoring, securing the tree firmly in the earth. Write down anchoring meaning securing the tree firmly in the earth. Securing the tree firmly in the earth. Cave. Write down the meaning of cave. Hollow in the earth. The meaning of cave is hollow in the earth. Written? Okay. I'll start the explanation. The poet says no. Do not let it grow. Now the poet is trying to shout on us. He's trying to shout on the people. He's trying to exclaim. He's putting up a emphasis on the word no. Do not let it grow. It has to be uprooted from the earth that is holding it together. And he is suggesting the people that what we should do. It has to be uprooted. Uprooted means to take it out from its roots, from the earth, to be pulled out with the from the earth that is holding it together. The earth is there which holds up a tree. If the soil is not there, how the earth is going, how the tree is going to grow? No, it's not possible. Yes, so it has to be uprooted from the earth that is holding it together. He is suggesting the technique also and saying that tie up the root with a rope. You can tie up the root with a rope and pull it out of the hollow of the earth and fully and completely और पूरी तरीके से आप बाहर उसको निकाल सकते हो. In this way your earth will be what it will be. It will be the tree will be out from your earth. What you were thinking of and what you for what you were wishing of. Yes. Any problem? Tell me, student. कोई problem है बेटा? Any problem till here? Anchoring, consuming. Anchoring means securing the tree firmly in the earth. Consuming means to use. Securing the tree firmly in the earth, it is the meaning of anchoring, and consuming means to use. Written? Okay. See, the poet over here, one more, before completing of the poem, I am just giving you a theme of this, that over here, the poet is trying to represent the idea that for deforestation, what the people are doing. Today, the process of destruction of nature is going on a vivid point of view. That's why he is trying to represent that deforestation can lead to so many disasters, and need for afforestation is to be, there is a need of afforestation. Yes, so it is highlighting a lot of morals, that firstly it is telling us that it is the destructive nature of the humans who used to destruct everything for their own sake. Yes. Next, secondly, what they are trying to show that the mother nature is inevitable and cannot be easily destroyed. See, they are even telling us that the way we think that we will be able to complete, we will be able to destroy the nature. It is not easier that we think so. And thirdly, the tree is being set up as the symbol of mankind. Is being referred to as a symbol of mankind. It says that human life is not so easy to end. If we are trying to, the way the human life is not so easy to end, in the same way, the trees are also not, it's not easy for us to kill a tree. If suppose we are cutting up our finger, or some part of a skin is being cut up, then we used to die or not? Is it possible to die up by just cutting up a finger? No, it's not possible. Yes. So it is the heart that should be cut off. So roots are the roots are being referred to as the heart of the tree. Until and unless the roots are being not destroyed, the tree is not going to be destroyed up. This is the main theme of the poem. Okay? Understood? Any problem, beta? No? No problem? Okay, write down the meanings of the fourth and fifth paragraph. Write down source. Third. Third, I have explained you. Write down the meaning. Source. Source means the origin. Source means origin. Sensitive. Meaning of sensitive. That is delicate. Meaning of sensitive is delicate. Next. Scorching. Scorching means discoloring by the sun. Discoloring by the sun. You know that the things get faded up in the, if we are going to keep them in a long time for a sun, in front of the sunlight, they used to get discolored, they used to get faded up. The same meaning, the word is being used up. Discoloring by the sun. Choking. Choking means suffocating. Next, twisting. Twisting means turning. Twisting. Turning round. Withering. Withering means fading, destroying. Withering means fading or destroying. Browning. Meaning of browning. Make something. Write down, beta. Make something change its color. Make something change its color, especially by cooking it. Fahid, I was explaining the poem that is killing a tree. From tomorrow, be on time. Okay? Tomorrow I'll explain it to you one more time. No problem. Okay? You can, I'll just give a summary at that time. You will be able to understand it. Okay? So tomorrow we'll be continuing up. Okay, students? Any problem till here? Any meaning you have been left with? Tomorrow the 2 stanzas are left that I'm going to explain tomorrow. And will ask you the questions also. What is the meaning of sprouting? Sprouting means to shoot forth. Forth nahi beta, forth. F-O-R-T-H. Forth. I have explained 3 stanzas. Tomorrow the rest 2 stanzas I'm going to explain. Fine, at that time you can ask me the questions, okay? Rishi Goyal, any problem? You have written? Choking means Malya. Suffocate. Suffocate. Okay, so I'm ending up the class now. Yes, suffocate.